Hi guys. Today we are starting on our May release. This will be the first soap in the May release, and it is going to be Designer Women Month. So for this, I actually had the idea. I was out of my normal lotion. I'll show you guys. It's Yves Saint Laurent and it's Black Opium. This is the lotion I use, and I absolutely love the smell. I've got the MORPH perfume, but this is my lotion, and it's sparkly, and oh, it smells amazing. So I thought, well, I need to make me some more lotion because my tube ran out, and I knew I could get this fragrance. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna make lotion, why not make soap? And that kind of took me down a whole nother road. So this month will be all about designer women fragrances. And we have several in store. It'll be 5 or 6. I'm not exactly sure. Excuse me. I'm not exactly sure at the moment if it'll be 5 or 6. But we will be doing all designer perfumes for this collection this month. This will be just in time for Mother's Day. The release will be the 1st of May, I believe. I'll have to check my calendar, but I will let you know a definite date down in the description box below. I've already got it planned out. So be ready for that release. But the April release, which was the fruits and florals, it, as well as if there are any bars left of the April release by the time this hits. So those and this series, the designer series or collection, will be available for Mother's Day. So if you guys we do, as of right now, we have a couple of bars left of each for April. If you want those, head over to belleofthebath.com and go ahead and get your bars. We do offer free delivery, local delivery and pickup. And we also have a COD option that's for local as well. So head on over there and pick up your spring bars if there's any left. And if not, this release will be hitting in the beginning of May, first couple of days in May. And like I said, it's all designer, all designer fragrances for women. So my plan today, I love the look of this container. I love the black lotion tube, and it's like a rose gold, or it is a rose gold accents on the tube. Now the lotion itself has a rose gold tint to it with a lot of shimmer. It's not glittery, but it's shimmery. And so I actually have the soap planned today to be of that design. It's going to be a charcoal based soap, so it'll be all black, and I'm going to do a rose gold swirl through it, and then I will do, then I'm going to put a little bit of the rose gold mica on top as well, so you'll get the rose gold accents all throughout the black bar of soap, just like the actual label. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. I've actually made this one other time. I made it just recently, and I use it now, the soap. I absolutely love it. So I smell like my soap bar when I get out of the shower, and then I put the lotion on top of it, and you don't have to use perfume or anything. So I love that the scent of this lasts, and it does stick. So it's a really, really good one, and I hope you guys will like this release this month. Like I said, it's designer women. It'll be available at the beginning of May. So let's get started. Okay, let's pour off our accent color. Now with this fragrance, it does discolor. So I'm not going to put any fragrance in the pink. I'm just going to put it in the main black portion of the batter. Scoot this over a little bit. And this is a gorgeous color. It's pretty spot on. It's pretty exact for the color of the lotion itself. Let's see if you guys can give you a little peekaboo here. All that pink in there, and it's got the gold tones to it, so it's extremely pretty. Scrape these sides down really well because I'm just going to hand stir this. I don't think I'm gonna even use the stick blender on it, so. Make sure all the colorant is dispersed. Oh, that is gorgeous. Pretty, pretty. All right, I'm going to set this aside, and I am going to go ahead and add the fragrance in here with the black batter and blend it up. Then we can get it poured into the mold. All right, all of it going in there, yeah. Very carefully do this. Charcoal is so fine and it has a tendency to poof everywhere. So I'm just going to hand stir for just a moment to get it incorporated really well before I turn my stick blender on. Oh, it smells so good. Also, I'll leave the fragrance notes down in the description box below of the video. That way you guys, if you haven't smelled it, maybe you can get, you know, a pretty good idea. I was shocked to learn that both the lotion and the perfume that I use, which are two totally different scents, but they're very similar in the same, you know, in the same aspects, as they have coffee as one of the notes. And I never would have suspected that. It smells nothing like coffee or any coffee type to me at all. It's a really sweet, sugary smell. But it has a bit of musk to it. So it's very interesting and very feminine. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I'll leave that in the description box below so you guys can get a better idea of what it is. Put a little bit more charcoal in here because I want this black. Now bear in mind that when you are using a soap with charcoal in it, especially a lot of charcoal, I would not use a white washcloth. Or, you know, I think pretty much any washcloth. Because you will get black or gray lather. And it can, you know, mess up your washcloths. But if you bleach them, it shouldn't be a big issue. It shouldn't be a big deal. I use one of those scrunchies in the shower, so I'm not really worried about it messing up my washcloths. Try to keep the charcoal soaps far, far away from my washcloths. All right, I think that's good. So yeah, I actually had to get a new stick blender because my other one broke. Had it for a long time. It's been through almost 6 years worth of soap making. And it was just a little, you know, it was like a little $12 one at Walmart. I think that's the Cuisinart or something like that. And I mean, it was great. It was a really good stick blender. Lasted all those years. And I use it for, you know, my liquid soap making as well, and that definitely takes a toll on your stick blender. So I was very sad to see it go, but at the same time I got a new one, and I like this other one. It has 2 different speeds on it. My other one did too, but they were still like really too vigorous for this. So it's pretty nifty. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so let's get this base in the mold, and then we'll pour our pink in there. Alright, Big Bertha, your time to shine, girl. This is Big Bertha, by the way, for those who haven't been here before and don't know. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Alright, so I'm pouring every bit. I'm going to get every drop of this black out of here because I'm not saving any for the top. So let me scrape this down. Also got some new spatulas. I was using some big honking spatulas and I didn't like them. They had a wood handle, and which you could take them apart, you know, to clean them. But I didn't like the fact that I was using a wood handle something, you know, in soap. Which all of my soaping dishes are just used for soaping. They never come back into contact with food ever. All my, you know, equipment, the soaping equipment is kept separate from all of our kitchen and eating utensils. Even when I wash them, my sink is empty and free and clear from other dishes, and these go in there, and then I thoroughly clean the sink after I wash my soaping equipment as well. So, but yeah, I was using those big wooden handle spatulas and I just didn't like them, so I bought some really small at the KitchenAid store. I bought some really tiny spatulas, and they were good, but they just didn't, you know, using that small spatula with this big bucket, it was not cutting it. So finally I went to Wally World and I saw this one. It had the little, I guess it's acrylic handle, and I was like, you know what, that should work. That'll work. So using that out for the first time today as well. And I think I'm gonna like it pretty well. Seems to do a really good job scraping and getting a lot of the stuff out. Alright, so that's our black in there. Clean up my mess. Got a little bit of drips here. Alright, so I'm actually gonna wipe this off. And now this fragrance, oh, that comes apart too. And this fragrance, like I said, it does discolor. So I'm going to try my best to, I hope this pink is thick enough to where it doesn't, you know, the fragrance won't interfere with the color of this. The last one I made, I actually put the fragrance in with the pink. And let me tell you, it was a mistake because it completely turned white, just like the original colored soap batter. It completely removed any and all color I had added because of the fragrance discoloration. So that was shocking to to say the least. And I was like, oh no, but it was my personal soap, so I wasn't worried about it, you know, the aesthetics of it. It smelled delicious, and that's all I cared about at the time. So, all right, let's pour our pink in. Get us a nice little swirl going on. Yeah, this batter is still really, really thin. So I'm going to try to get some closer to the top and some all the way down to the bottom. And on the side of the mold again. Good job, Melissa. Oh, man. Okay. Get all this goodness out of here. This is so beautiful. I love these colors together. So we just had our big April release. It was on April 5th. It was the day after Easter. And we had a really good turnout. I was not expecting that at all. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You have no idea how appreciative I am. And, you know, how much it helps. Shop small, shop local. Small businesses really, really could use your support. You know, especially during this time, but any time. It's always a good thing to help support small business. So yeah, well, I was so shocked. So this May release should be, I'm hoping anyway, that it'll be as good as, if not better, than the April release. So, all right, now I've got those colors in there. Again, let me wipe up my little drips mess. And also what I'm gonna do, in case the fragrance does still mess with the pink, you can see, yeah, it might actually. So another thing I'm gonna do is actually take, I've mixed up some more of the mica, and I'm actually going to get a little pipette, and I'm going to sprinkle some of it on top, and then I'm going to do a chopstick swirl, and I might put a little bit more on top. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the chopstick swirl, and then I'm going to put this on top because it is just absolutely gorgeous. Just hope it's not too fluid. Here we go. Oh, that is just beautiful. I love a good color combination. Alright, so I'm just going to drizzle a little of this on top. Oh, look! Oh, that is so pretty. I'm going to do a couple of lines and just a couple of drips. Let's take our chopstick again, and I'll do a little design on the top. Alright guys, here's our Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium type. This will be the first soap in the May release. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we'll be back for the cutting video shortly. Bye! Hi guys. We are back today to cut the Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium soap. And I can tell on the top, remember I was telling you about the discoloration in the video? I can tell on the top, I see we have a little tiny bit of yellowing here. It's just where it took the pink out of the mica and it just went plain. And I do see a little pink on top. There's the side. See, it's all black. So we're going to cut this open and see if we actually have pink swirls on the inside, or if the fragrance discolored the pink even though it wasn't in the pink. Let's cross our fingers. We're going to see. All right, here we go. The two end pieces. All right, let's pull one out of the middle and see what we have. Please let there be pink. There is. Nice. Check that out. So we have a light pink, a rose gold, and the black bar. And then you have a little bit of your rose gold pink mica on top. Gorgeous! There you go. Ooh, that's really pretty. Today I'm going to be making 2 more soaps for the designer series, designer women's collection. So I've got to get this bad boy cut up really quickly, or it's already cut. I have to film the cutting real quick, and then I have to get started on my other 2 soaps. I have some pretty cool designs planned for the 2 today. In fact, I think you guys will be seeing, this video should be uploaded on April 7th, I think is when you guys will be seeing this. Yes, April 7th will be the upload date of this video. And we also should be starting to ship out orders on April 7th from the April release. So you guys should be expecting those. Yeah, this one turned out really well. I'm super excited that we actually do have pink on the inside and that the fragrance didn't affect the inside. It did on the top a little bit, but on the inside is that was my main goal, is to make sure it had that pink swirl on the inside. I think it is a beautiful representation of the Black Opium packaging. And to me, it just goes perfect with the scent as well, if that makes sense. It's like I just see it being those colors, you know what I mean? Oh, that one's cool. Oh, I love it. Love. I need to get these little hard bits off the edges first before I started, but oh well. They'll all get cleaned up when I bevel them later. Yeah, these turned out really well. Oh. Oh, this one's got really nice pink in it. A good bit. Yeah, that one's really pretty. A little bit on this side. And this was an end piece, so it didn't get a whole lot of color on the very end. So you have like a tiny little strip, but on that side, pretty, pretty, pretty. I love the way the mica looks on top. So sparkly. And here's the last one. See, it's in piece too, a little bit on it. All right. We are done cutting the Black Opium type soap. So I shall see you guys shortly for the next 2 soaps in this collection. Bye.